Welcome to January 1st LeetCode Challenge of 2023 Word Pattern. So this time, instead of doing Python, I'm just going to switch to Java for the rest of the year and see how that goes. So the question is, word pattern, given a pattern and a string S, find if S follows the same pattern. Here follow means full match, such that there's a bijection between a letter in pattern and a non-empty word in S. So bijection meaning that each letter in pattern has a letter in S. So we will say A has a letter A here, B has a, let's see, so basically A goes to dog, B goes to the cat, B goes to the cat, A goes to the dog. So for each letter in pattern, there is a string S that matches the bijection that follows a full match. So it's pretty obvious that these are A, B, B, A, that this is fish does not match the pattern, therefore return false. If you have A, therefore there is no pattern here that matches it, so therefore return false. So our constraints are that the length of the pattern is between 1 to 300. Pattern contains only lowercase English letters. The length of S is between 1 to 3,000. S contains only lowercase English letters followed by spaces. S does not contain any leading or trailing spaces, which is good. All the words in S are separated by a single space. That's good as well. So in order to solve this, I think we should use, since we have a pattern matching type of question, we would want to say checking it based on a key value pair system. So for instance, if we have a key of a pattern A here, we want to put that to be the value of dog, and then we just build up our hash map or dictionary that way. So in Java, dictionary uses a hash map, which implements the class hash map, and it can have also null values. So let's say if we were to time to freshen up my Java skills, and we're going to define a string array. I'll call it string. And then we're going to split S by spaces. So split by spaces. So that's a string S. So therefore we just split this by spaces. So now we have an array of all the words in S. Next thing we're going to do is develop a character set as well. So char set, and we're going to call this pattern. So for each pattern pair, I guess we can call it a token. And then we're going to do basically take the pattern, and what we want to do that is convert it to a character array. So we have in Java char to char array, and I forgot to end it with a semicolon. So then we have the following two arrays. Now we want to define if the following is true. So if the string, the length of the string I should say, it's greater or it's equal to the token length, then we're going to make a mapping between basically if they iterate through each of the token array in the pattern, and if it matches within our dictionary, then we add it. Then we're making sure that we have each key value pair that matches. So first thing we do is develop a mapping, define the map I should say, and that's going to be a map between the character and string. And that's going to be called hash map, called dictionary. It's going to be new hash map. And string. we're going to iterate through the length of the token array. So for int I initialize to 0, I less than the token dot length, and we're gonna increment by 1. So if the dictionary contains the key at the location of, let's say, token.indexi, if it does contain that, then what we want to do is find if it is equal to the location of the string in the index. So if not dictionary, and dictionary, we have a get function, and we're going to get the token at index I. If that's equal to the string at index I. And then if that's true, return false. False. Whew. Alright, so that's the if statement there. Exit this if statement, exit this if statement. Else if statement here, else if the dictionary contains the value, contains value string and index I, then we could return false as well. Return false. If, else if, now we need an else statement to close up the rest, and if anything else, if it's not in our string value in index I is not in our dictionary, then we want to put the token at index I value as the key to the string at index I. Alright, once that all happens, if it already exists, then we just return false. If not, then we want to exit out this loop and then return true right here, because basically if we have a bijection between the letter pattern in S and a non-empty word in S, and then otherwise, if the length of the string does not equal the length of the token, then we could just return else, return false right away. And I think true could be lowercase. I forgot how verbose Java is. Oh. Alright, semicolon there, semicolon there. Run. Equal. No, wait. Equals. Token equals string. Wait a minute. There you go. Looks somewhat correct, so let's submit this. Excellent, accepted. Alright, so some complexity analysis. Time complexity is big O of n. Space complexity is also big O of n, which is basically as n being the length, the size of the array and the string, if they're equal. For space complexity, memory time complexity, we just basically iterate through the length of the token, so big O of n. Alright, have yourself a great day, everyone.